everyone, and welcome to the stream. Since we definitely are not finishing the 100% of Mario Odyssey today, I decided to instead do a little bit of Stoneblock so that we can finish both next year, and I'd also have some time in between now and whenever we play this again to do any grinding stuff that we have to do. Grindy stuff. But I had to start over and get caught up with where we were. So it's a different save, and that means I got different rewards from some of the quests. And I'll show you everything that I have set up currently. I used a few things that I didn't use last time to help make it a lot faster. And oh my god, it's been so nice. I'm so excited to show you. So let's go into it. First of all, chickens. I have these two here leveling up with our tier 8 seeds. I have one of these dudes to help with applied energistics because we're just going to use that instead because it's better than refined storage anyway. Over here we have this little setup for producing diorite so it can go into this, so it can be produced into this to go into here to be lid. We need to get more seeds into these guides, but that's neither here nor there right now. We can do that later. Down here is where we have all of our chickens stored, though. Oh yeah, I also have this. Let's me fly. Very nice. I have these placed so I could stand on them to turn these pipes into export. Well, over here they are importing into it, importing from this, which is storing all of our seeds. I'm using a quantum entangle up on the setting I have created called seed to get them their seeds over here. And they're also going into all of these, which have 3 netherite upgrades, so that we can store approximately 150 million of everything. So there's that. These are being fed in by the dudes above. These are being fed in by the chickens over there. Pretty sure I've checked to make sure that every single chicken has a drawer. The only real difficulty here is making sure that they all get their seeds. It's kind of here or there whether they get seeds or not because they all produce so quickly that yeah. But we have all of this in here. There's one more thing I need to show. Going straight up from here, I have this. We have 256 million Mega Drive item storage cells. Store 63 types of things and over 256 million of those things. Very nice. I don't know the priorities. I don't know how to set priorities on these rather. So hopefully they don't take in things that are. Oh, there we go. Their priority first. Okay, go with that. Yeah, we have a wireless thingy here, which we need to get upgrades for at some point. But this is connected to it. So we can do this, and boom, we have access to everything that's in there. We have a crafting terminal, we have a pattern access terminal, and we have a pattern encoding terminal. We're going to need to make a lot of patterns, but basically this lets us make patterns that will be put inside of pattern crafter thingies that go next to our crafting systems, our different ones, and that will allow us to auto craft them. This is the access terminal where we can put the crafters patterns into those crafters from a distance, basically, as long as they're connected by these glass cables or what I'm using. But yeah, that's that, and these are the things that give us more channels. I think it's been multiplied by 4 or something like that. So instead of like 32, we have like 256, something like that. Not 356. Yeah. Over here is where we are producing our seeds. So these are producing the seeds over here. We're using Blaze Bloom soil, which is actually Go into here, boop, boop, boop. You go into this entangle upper, which is set on the seed. So it's importing here and exporting where the chickens are. We have this for our starting power, of course, generators. And these cables are ultimate cables, so they can store 200 million energy. We have these, which are, we talked about those last time. Over here we have Laser IO producing stuff for us. We have this conduit with a filter. You can see what I have filtered to export, so that it doesn't export the gold or the iron or the diamonds or the blaze rods or whatever we end up putting inside. I don't know how to set this up to do multiple different kind of crafting recipes with this at once, but we do have multiples of these energizing orbs we can use, that we will use eventually. But we're going to be upgrading, we're going to get a bunch of these, and then we're going to upgrade them to the max tier if we can at some point. Over here is my favorite mod, replication. So we can store recipes for certain things, well, not recipes, but we can store certain things in here, and everything has a matter value, like you can see down below. If I hold shift, you can see they pop up. Those are the values that they have for just the memory chips alone. In here, is the disintegrator. You put things in here to get more matter values. And over here is the identification chamber, where you can put in a chip here, put an item here, and it gets stored onto the chip for later recreation. And over here, this shows you the matter values that we have stored. Over here, it tells you what we can make and how much of that thing we can make, which is very, very helpful. It's insanely helpful, actually. We can even make red matter blocks if we need to. We can make red matter if we need to. So that over here, so that we like produce red matter automatically, we can just have it set to disintegrating here, and then we can make it ourselves and use it if we need to. Up here is the replicators. I have them cased with the purple glass thingy that makes them twice as fast and 3 times more energy consuming, I guess. I have the Empower stuff that we did last time here as well. I'm going to eventually make the machine for Empowers here as well, just because it'd be a good idea, I feel like. We have the tanks that these are all stored into. You can see they're holding the different types of matter: Ender, living, organic, nether, quantum, precious, earth, metallic, yada yada yada. And we have these set to 11 and void access. We can also lock the tanks, which I really should do. Is that living? That's also living. Quantum, lock quantum. Metallic, lock metallic. Here, lock it. I really should have locked these later on. I'm afraid I might have one that's not locked. Precious, earth, nether, ender, metallic, quantum, living, 7. Do I have organic? Not have organic. I'm gonna lock this one to organic. Put it to the -11, void excess. We're gonna get rid of this one from voiding excess. Put this back to 0. And yeah, these are gonna store all the precious resources that we need, and it's gonna be great. Up above that, we have this lovely little thing that I had last one. We have seeds going into this. It's producing blaze rods. Blaze rods are going in here. They're producing liquid blaze, which is going into our magmators over here. They're iotic tier, which is a little higher than what I had before. And these are producing a lot of energy. At least 1,000 FE per tick. The most you can get from them is 1,000 per tick, but they store over 2,000. We will be replacing these eventually, but for now they are very useful, so keeping them. And yeah, we have this circuit fabricator, but we don't really need it anymore because over here we just have we have these. We have not processors here. Boom. We have the ME pattern providers. This is what we put patterns inside of to get automation going. Very exciting. We will need a lot of different things. And I'm going to be doing stuff manually for a while still. Right here, I have a molten ender cow in a jar, a molten latex cow in a jar, and a milk cow in a jar. Those are being pumped into these drawers here, which can store, what was it, 1,000 million? 2 billion buckets worth of the fluids. And we're gonna be making a few more fluid drawers, just because they're very useful. Do I have fluid drawers in this already? Let me check. I do not. So let's go ahead and show this process real quick. Okay, so this one has 12 slots free. Put this here, put that in there. Boop, 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 boop. Then we put this back in here, and then we can make 84,600 fluid drawers. We're gonna need a lot of these because we're gonna need to produce. God, we're gonna need to produce so many different alloys. We're gonna need to produce so many different kinds of resources, including liquid meat and stuff like that. It's gonna be a whole process, and that's gonna include automation with this actually as well. Get the liquid meat because I'm gonna be using, I think, a pig data model that I can just buy from the shop and all that. We have also this other armor that I have, the Blaze Gold boots and stuff. I upgraded recently, and we use the Blaze Bloom goo. One thing we need to do actually is get my Silk Touch. I know I have Silk Touch somewhere. I didn't upgrade my magnet, sadly. I really should do that at some point. But I think I had. We can also use the sheep data. No, we can't actually. So those are breaking 5. I don't need those then. There's Silk Touch. So we need to go to a place with the we need to go to a thing to upgrade our goo to Void Shimmer. And we need to get Stoneblock. I think the only way we can get that is by mining it with Silk Touch. We also need to buy 2 Echo Shards because I'm not fighting the not gonna fight the what was it? I forgot the name. I'm not gonna fight that thing though. We have what we need for Deep Slate bricks though. We're good for that. We just need to get some Skulk. We can upgrade this to Void Shimmer Goo. And the reason why we want to get it to Void Shimmer Goo is because Void Shimmer Goo lets us create not just the raw ferrocore and blaze ferrocore, but the raw primal coal. Oh, that's not. Where is it? There it is. Raw Celestigem. The reason why we want Celestigem is because we can turn those into ingots. Well, actually, no, we can turn them into this, and we can just duplicate them infinitely. We have advanced block breakers, which we'll probably need at some point. Advanced droppers probably at some point will be needed. We'll get Celestigem plates. We'll get void shift wands, blah 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 blah. But the main thing I want to get is Celestigem Hope, so we can make the Void Shimmer soil, which is even faster than what we already have. It's gonna be huge. And then we just need to get our Void Shimmer goo turned into Shadow Pulse goo. And in order to get the Shadow Pulse goo, we need to get Dragon's Breath. Not sure if there's any way to get it other than killing the Ender Dragon, which won't be difficult, I don't think, and collecting its head so that we can use an extractor to get Dragon's Breath every 2 seconds, which will be great. And then we can get the Shadow Pulse to farmland, which is the best farmland in the game. And also Void Flame. Obsidian, don't really need where is it? Oh, it's block of netherite. There it is. Raw Eclipse alloy ore, which we can smelt it into Eclipse alloy ingots. And we can make the god tier shit. including the armor. Takes up a lot of energy, and I'm gonna have to create some stuff with flux networks to, you know, make it where we can actually do stuff with that. We will be going into this eventually, and I am gonna pretty everything up eventually as well. Definitely before the final stream of this. Over here we have the mob farm. I just turn. I think that needs to be off actually, and turn that off for the lighting. Turn that on for the spawning. And so they go in here. They produce the stuff. We have it set to where. My bad. Just set these down real quick. That in there. Get rid of the excess. So over here we have the void settings. Gets rid of bows automatically. And then over here we have void anything that is overflow for stacks. Still picking up. Let me turn that off real quick. Okay. Now we put this back in here. So we have this voiding the overflow of everything except for the miniature red hearts, and that's because we need a lot of these. I have those automatically being pumped into here. I just put one in here, and then I set that item pipe to pump out. And that we get, we're going to need so goddamn many of these in order to be able to make what we need to make with them. It's crazy. We have 6,936. We're going to need more than that 2 million, that 2 billion probably. So that's going to be fun. But yeah, we have these coke ovens. I'm going to replace with the machine coke ovens eventually, but not anytime soon because I want to be able to make the better generator stuff. Our goal for today, we have two things that we want to do. We want to get start of automation done because we want to make the quantum link chamber, the quantum ring, and pattern provider so they can go on the world machine and automatically produce stuff from the world machine for us based on the patterns that we put inside of it. And we also want to make the Ender Cell Nitro because this allows us to make a lot of stuff that we can't currently make. This stuff we won't worry about for now. I am going to get the machine empowerer and have it automate producing things like this, powered diamonds, for us, so we can make the advanced machinery upgrade eventually. But our goals right now are the Ender technology and the start of automation. We already have the Fortron upgrade. We just need to get this upgrade made. He's convinced that this relatively simple upgrade will change the way you interface with the world engine. Yeah, obviously. It allows us for automation. Oddly enough, they haven't. I don't think they've made it where it works with fine storage. So that's why we were swapping to fine logistics. If it does, that'd be great. But it's too late anyway, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, let's focus on this first. So quantum ring, quantum link chamber, which we can definitely make. Quartz glass and fluix pearls, and the quantum ring, which we can also make more of. So we just need an energy cell. We need one energy cell. Go ahead and make this first. 2 logic processors, 1 engineering processor. 1 engineering processor. 2 logic processors. Okay. And dense cable. Dense cable. Okay, so I think dense smart cable. What do you need? We do need a dense smart cable. Okay, so what we need for dense smart cable, the dense covered cable, just 4 smart cables. These 4 smart cables, boom, this in here. And we produce that stuff. Oh yeah, also this is my automation for red matter. Uh, I have it disabled right now because I need to reset it up to where I have 3 of these in here, nothing but coal in here, producing stuff. Having these loop back into it while the alchemical coal goes into another one of these with 1 philosopher's stone, producing everything that producing these, and then producing the Eternus fuel, and then another one where it produces both the dark matter, bottom of the list, and red matter at the top of the list, so that it'll produce the dark matter until we have what we need for the red matter, and then we can get that automated as well. We also have to have something for automating the diamond blocks that goes into the one that's creating the Eternus fuel, and it just requires a lot of philosopher's stone, stuff like that. So, and what was? Oh yeah. Okay, so fluid extent smart cable, and that was needed for the quantum ring. Dense smart cable. Oh, I just want to confirm that it's the Fluix one, and we have to go through all the fucking deal to do that, which is annoying. Okay, here we go. Fluix dense smart cable. Okay, yeah. I just need one of those. And what we need for this, quartz glass. Not vibrant, just 4 quartz glass. And can we make the Fluix pearl? Okay, we need 4 Fluix crystal. 8 technically. Go. Let's go ahead and make the quantum ring. Just do it this way then. 1 quantum ring. Boom. Okay, yeah. Need to. Here's my crushing factory. 4 of these. Go get some ender pearls that I have over here. I think that's. We just need 1 really. This back in here. Grab 1. We'll make a thing of it. Fluix pearl. Boom. This one. Put it in here. Fluix. Oh, not there. Not Fluix pearl. I guess I do kind of need. But we put that in there. We have the quartz glass. That's good. Okay, and now in order to make this, we need 4 Fluix pearls. Boom. Now we make this quantum link chamber. Boom. Go over here. Get it where we can make this. That. All right. And we have quantum link chamber. 1 of those. And how many of the other thing? Quantum ring. Need 8. Okay. Okay. All right. There we go. And pattern provider. I want to know, can I make a larger version of this? I can. Advanced pattern provider. And can we make a larger version of that? A2 replication bridge. Okay, so these are required to make the bridge for the replication mod. Storage buses are one of the things we're going to need to automate the creation of. We don't need. Okay, we're just going to make one of these. So we need an ender pearl. Need an ender pearl, redstone, and logic processor. Logic. I put lag. Logic processor. One of these. Boom. Now we go up here and we make one of these. We're going to use the advanced pattern providers for most of the stuff that we do. We won't be able to use these right away because we still need to make the crafting thingies for applied energistics. There's a whole ordeal. We're gonna make one of these for the quest. We'll use advanced pattern providers for other. This is so far I think all that we need. So now that we have these, get a random reward, ring of greater discount. What is that? Reduce costs of all spells by 20%. Oh, that's Ars Nouveau? Oh, okay, I'll take that. I haven't made the Ars Nouveau stuff, by the way, and I have not bothered making it. Yeah. Now we need to go talk to the Echo of the Lightbender, so let's do that. Go to spawn. Also, I have the hotkey set up for the thing. So I that and then Lightbender. I put Catalyst. Lightbender. Now we talk to them. Link an extra world engine with your applied energistics system via a pattern provider, granting access to all stored items and data. With the pattern provider connection established, your AU system can interface directly with the world engine, real-time crafting, and process. Complete stage. Earn research for now. Consult the other echoes. Blah 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 blah. What do we have in here? Oh yeah, they added the PSI mod, which is basically magic bullets, or bullets encased with magic spells and shit. Don't really care about it though personally. But yeah. So now that we have that quest done, let's auto build the tunnel upgrade. Submit, submit, and assemble. This will teleport us to the world engine, and we'll get this shitty cutscene. I don't have my umbrella anymore, which makes me a little sad. Okay, there's the quantum link thingy. I think we had to make one of those back at the base in order to do the same. Put the EME pattern provider right here. Device is going to be offline. Actually, we can definitely just replace fire. Definitely can. It doesn't matter. Yeah, the quantum link chamber is right here. We just have to move it up, connect it to that. As for the create thing, once we have a specific engine thingy, electrical engine, we'll be able to do that. That's what we need the Nitro core for. That's what we're going to go work on now. So let's spawn back to home. We'll put the pattern provider thingy back in just by doing that. Boom, problem done. Already done. And now let's get the Nitro Ender Cell. So in order to make this, we're going to need Nitro crystals. Bookmark that recipe because it causes block of blazing crystal. And it's like really fucking. There's 9 of these blazing crystals. We're gonna need a lot of everything, really. It's gonna take a while. It's going to take a while. I think what we'll do instead is we're gonna get rid of these. Where's my those out, those out. That. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get another Ender IO conduit thing. No, we'll just get a chest. Let's get a chest. Actually, store those. We have a chest actually. So that's first sticks there. We also need an Ender core, which is an Eye of Ender, basic capacitor, tiny. Basic capacitor, large. I had to use the replication system for that then. Okay. I need a dielectric casing and these. Eye of Ender. Make one of these. Boom. Okay. Let's get a tiny processor thingy. Do I not have capacitor? Make one of these. We can turn these into tiny. And you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and uh, put one of these in here so that we can auto-craft it, and it'll be a lot quicker. All right, and now we'll put the chest here. We'll have everything extracted from this shortly. But first, we're gonna manually put these in. That in, that in, that in. Great. We're gonna include this in the list of things that it auto-extracts. Now that we have that, we don't need that. I have that diamond. I also have a pocket generator, very useful. Just filled it with lava eggs. We produce so many of those that it's really not an issue. Max level chickens produce 64 stacks per seed of their item, so like it's insanely good. This is the coarse fruit chicken, by the way. We have a lot of the tier 6, 7s, 8s, and all that jazz. I have a list of chickens I need to pull up. Oh, also, this is something I forgot to mention. I have. So we have the matter condenser, which was producing matter balls, but we don't really need any more right now. I wanted to double up the speed of this by giving it another one of the netherite cobblestone generators, which sadly we can't, sadly don't have matter values. We had to have 256k ME storage component in there, condense the items that are going into them, into the matter balls and the singularities. We're going to need a lot of the singularities, apparently, so that's going to be figuring out. Goody. I'm also going to need a lot more of those netherite generators. But for now, we just need to make these nitro crystals. In order to make the nitro crystals, we just need a lot of the rods. Let's go ahead and get blaze rods. Let's get like 2 stacks. Let's get 3 stacks of them. Let's boop, boop. Okay, so this is in extract mode. Look at this one. Is this the okay? This is also extract mode. Yeah. Let's put this one here as well. And I'll do one at a time. That'll extract the blaze crystals. They'll go into here. That reminds me, I should check to see if I already have some blaze. I made some extra. Yeah, I did. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, perfect. We can already make 4 of the. Oh no, we can make a whole bunch of these. Holy shit. It's so many for these. Great. Redstone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I actually gave myself 9. And then nether star because we have another star chicken that's maxed out, so we have a bunch of these already. So good. What am I doing? Why did I only get 1? Grab these now. Here. 1, 1, 2, 1. This on our belt. Gonna take a little bit of time. Like a lot of time. A lot of power. But once we have these, I think this is spirited crystals, which are produced by emeralds. And after that one, we can make nitro version of it. Oof. Generates 40,000, extracts 20,000, stores 4 million. That's actually really good. Maybe we should do that. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get an emerald and a stack of them. Like, look at this. Bird. One emerald. Then boom. Grab these. Include these in the whitelist for things that go in here. Good. Let's put some emeralds in here. One at a time, because it's counting. Set to counting. This. Purity crystals in there. Oof. Okay, but now that we have the nitro crystal, we can make the ender cell. Boom. That is that quest done as well. And now we have access to making fluix. One nether star. Return to the echo of the catalyst so they may show you how to upgrade your Curious Cube. Right. Unknown technology. Wow. Got a guide. Oh, that's useful. But we don't really need it. Open the nitro crystals inside our system. Uh, also, let's cancel. Put these in here for now. Let them finish that using up the power that they have. We're gonna need to make we're gonna need to make way better power generation, and I think we can do that now that we have the ender cell as well, because we can make a generator. Let's go see that NPC first. So we were going to fabricator, was it? Catalyst, not fabricator. With the help of some tech from the quartermaster and the infernal, you'll be able to build an energizing orb. We already have that. So you heard of dragons, right? Those mythical, regal, flying creatures with scales harder than diamonds? Well, the work says they don't exist in your world. Somewhere out there, their eggs do. And of course, they're locked inside another vault. Because nothing good ever comes easy, right? No clue what you'll run into down there. Maybe run even a dragon itself. What I do know is that you'll need a dragon egg to craft Endurium. My next upgrade, best of luck. Okay, we also need dragon eggs for automation as well, because let me just show you. The dragon egg can be used to make a Ender Dragon muffler. It can also be used to make the Ender Dragon head. It can be used to make Endurium blocks. And the Endurium blocks can be used to create Endurium ingots, which are used for dislocators, which are really useful for teleporting around and shit. Tesseract frames, which honestly are way better than fucking the mechanism things that we're using instead, in my opinion. They're probably the same, actually. Also needed for that, which is part of the quest. Soul Cage, I don't know what that is, but I'm intrigued by it already. We're also going to need them for the reactor Spirited, which is very important. We have to have them in order to make the Spirited reactor, which is the main reason why I want to do this. Oof. Source of 100 million, produces 50,000 a tick, can have 400,000 extracted from it. You can also speed them up by filling their buffer with not just uranite type, but also coal, water, and redstone. So there's that. But yeah, let's go back to home and let's upgrade our. Work on upgrading. Oh, hold on, we're lagging a bit. It also might be crashing. Oh god, I just realized I was muted. How long have I been muted? Entire time? Or was I only muted when I relaunched? Oh god. I don't know. Oh, that's gonna be fun. But we're back from it crashing. I'm launching the save right now. It's at the 100%. Okay, it's just now finished loading. Hopefully we aren't set back too much. Doesn't look like we were. It looks like we were just set back to where we reloaded. Wait. Let me. So we just got this draconic evolution generator. We have two of those. Did I? Does this talk to them? Okay, well, the main goal will be to upgrade the world engine, fancy blocks, upgrade it handles power first. Only a single nitro cell should allow it to handle more complex crafts related to the power of the end. Of course, this will require at least one nether star. Blah, 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 blah. Now that the world engine can handle some endercraft, is put there. So how to upgrade the world engine? Let me go back to. This is gonna be scary. The chunks with the uh, mechanism equivalent of the tesseract do have chunk loading. Okay. Click to play. No, I don't want to play. I want to hear anyone talking. Automate dragon egg production with Zycraft extractors or another reliable method before turning them into Endurium. Craft 16 Endurium blocks. Great. Way better control over energy flow. Now one step closer to building. Wait, how do I? But I don't have it on the machine. Quests. Your power upgrade. Auto build the ender power. Submit it. There we go. Whew. Goes in the back. Above the penis. Good to know. Errored. 4-1. Now still 2 needed. Profound. Okay, that's nice. Anyway, let's go back to home now. Okay, everything's loaded. That's good. I need to make sure that everything stays one chunk at a time, as opposed to being put into 2 chunks. Like if this machine was 1 block over, that'd be bad. But we got everything going. Actually, you know, this is probably not helping with the stability. So let's turn that stuff on. Kill those. Okay, there we go. All right, now that we've gotten that done, we have 4 spirited crystals. That's but not good enough, honestly. Nitro, we're gonna need so many of these. 6, 7, 8, 9, 14. We need 14 just to make 1 upgraded version of these. And honestly, I think we'd be better off with making the at power generators. The problem is they will need uranitite. And the only way to make uranitite that we have, that I'm aware of at least, is with the uranium ingots being put into the power thingy, 2000 Fe. So it's 30,000 Fe. Okay, well, my bad. We need to make sure that we have a generator that produces more than 30,000 per uranitite then. And I think the best way to go about that is getting the blazing one. Yeah. So we're going to do that. We're going to need a lot of uranitite. Go ahead and get uranium. Let's just get a whole bunch of this because we're going to need a whole bunch of it anyway. Go ahead and put these in here. Get this one. Boom. Include 1. Boom. Get you. Include 1 at a time. And then boom. And we're going to grab that. We're going to include it into the whitelist. There. Boom. We have uranitite being produced. This is a setup that we're going to have to put in this chunk somewhere, probably down below, honestly. Would be the best place to do it. We'll just have a whole bunch of these above them. These maxed upgrade, obviously, because that would be best. Be the fastest. Because these are already such a high tier, this process, they're basically instant. We're going to get a lot of uranitite. It is really good. We're going to need a lot of that. We're going to need a fluid drawer for lava. We're going to need a fluid drawer for water. We can just pump water with mechanical pumps, though. The lava, we'll have to get a clock clicker thing, probably modular machines to get that done. But now that we have the Nitro upgrade, we can make flux plugs and flux storage and flux controllers. So this stuff is huge for us. Flux dust requires the intercell nitro, skystone, and redstone. And this is going to require that stuff. This is going to require this stuff. Eyes of Ender. We're going to need a lot of those. And then we can have flux points that are export and imports. That's going to be massive for us. because we can have like one massive storage area for power and stuff. I wonder actually, does this have? It probably doesn't. But does it have integrated dynamics? It does not. Okay, so is there like a battery bank that we could make that would be better than this? 102.4 million. Let's have that expel all of its power. And then we're going to duplicate it. Because that's actually really huge. Really good. We'll have extra uranium, uranite, whatever. That's fine. We'll probably make a storage drawer for the uranite downstairs as well, just so that we have it there with everything else. We can store massive quantities of it. Yeah, I think that'd be best. Let's get there they are. Get 4 of these then. And 4 smithing tablets, 4 netherite ingots. And when this chest is empty, we will put in some more blaze rods because we're gonna need a lot of everything. Let's also go ahead and put these. Well, nitro crystal. All right. We'll need a spot for the blue. Goes after blazing. Chaotic. We're gonna need how many of these, by the way? I think it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, I think 12. Make up a reactor. Let me see. Look at the guide. 36. Oh, okay, never mind. Way more than that. Way more than that. When the 36 reactor blocks in your hand, place them in a 3x4 replaceable area. Then the reactor will completely build itself automatically. Okay. Let's see. Nitro would be the ideal because its max extract is 2 million. It produces 250,000 per uranite, and I think that's not including the buffs for it: coal, water, and redstone. Have an oak drawer. Let's go over here. 4 upgrades for that. Let's grab a uranite. All right. Okay. And let's put that there. Uranite. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this way we can store 2 billion of them. And let's go lock it. Boop. And link it. Well, now it's linked to that. Good stuff. Very good stuff. All right. I think that's good. That's very, very good. Very good. Next thing we need is we need a lot of redstone. Let's say 4 stacks. And 4 stacks. We have stone over here as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's great. That should be enough now. The flux stuff that we need. Flux dust. So let's go to the world engine. And I can also check out the thing I want to check out here. 2, 1, 2, 2, 1. Good. And let's go here. Quantum link chamber. Okay, so it needs a quantum singularity link thingy. Let's take a look at the quests. Storage over here. Quantum network bridges. Okay, so we have these. We need to get entangled singularities, which are blown up. They're pearls and singularities. We can do that pretty easily. It's gonna be annoying. We can do it. Okay, and is this also how we get the infinite wireless card? Quantum bridge card, wireless terminals, wireless universal terminal. We can also make more of these. Can't with that, but we can with these. Advanced card. Okay. Good stuff. Let's go ahead and do that then. Wait, let me just double check I did actually grab everything. Okay, good. All right, now we go back to home. This is why I don't have the shaders back on, by the way, because it's crashing. So we have the flux dust. Go ahead and put this inside. We're gonna have to get way more than that, obviously, but for now, let's get I'd say 2 of these. And grab 2 ender pearls. Do I have a way of making gunpowder? I don't think I do. I might have to get a ghast or grape prediction or fire beetle. Fire beetle. You could also just use flint in a sulfur dust in a crusher. Probably be better actually. I need to upgrade my crushers and stuff, but the problem is you can't make the upgrades with replication, I'm pretty sure. Mechanism, like the speed upgrade. Yeah, it doesn't have any of the stuff. You have to manually crush osmium into dust. Yeah, so we'll have to upgrade them at a later point. Let's see if we can make some TNT. Not MT, TNT, son of a bitch. Do we not have any gunpowder? I have no gunpowder? Really? That's shocking. Oh wait, no, I definitely have gunpowder. Over here. Woo. Good. Very good. Okay, let's make the mini TNTs. I'll make 2. And we'll get some cobblestone. Let's grab the. I guess I don't actually even need this, but whatever. I'm gonna build it too high. I didn't mean to put that one there. All right. Oh, I need a redstone. Torch. Just one will do. Will do. Thank you very much. All right. Over here. Put these back in here. I also have most of the events turned off because they were annoying me. Okay, so actually, all we have to do. There we go. Quantum entangled singularities. Let's go, baby. That's for our bridges. I think these go together. You know what? Just to be safe, I'm going to put these in here like so, just in case they have to go with each other. I'm not gonna bother reading the guide because fuck that. And let's store that tiny TNT in the system. Hopefully it doesn't blow up. And let's get our wireless bridge card. We'll need an advanced card as well. Let's see if we already have advanced cards actually. We do not. Okay. So to make an advanced card, we need calculation processor. Calculation processor. Let's go ahead and make 3. We'll just craft a bunch. Good. And then we gotta get that. One here, make boom. New wireless access. This, put this here. Get one of you here. You here. Try and dump you in there. This wire. Quantum bridge. Quantum bridge. 2. I can do that. Missing singularity. Range with wireless boosters. Um, linked. It needs a singularity. Let's grab one of those singularities that we have here. Quantum network bridge not found. Is in loaded chunks. Okay, so we had to make another quantum bridge. Need to get quantum. 8 of these. One of these, I'm pretty sure, is what it was. Yeah, bring a link chamber. Up here. Boom. That links that there. And then we get, what is it? It is cable. You die. Yay. Up. Now, let's just go all the way over here and see if it works. Guys. Oh, yes! That's great. Can we also make the advanced card? Fuzzy card? Distribution card. Impression card. Acceleration card. Oh, that's definitely good. All right. I guess I should get the blue glass e cable thingy in my replication system so I can make those instead because those are. Ah, let's go. Okay, actually, hold on. I have 8 of these. And let's go to the engine. Device is offline. Oh, because it needs a singularity. Right. Um, home. Do I need to make another quantum link chamber thingy? I have to. We'll find out. World engine. Yeah, I might have to make another. Let's go home again. Need another quantum bridge. Need more cables as well. Let's make another 8 of those, and then another quantum ring. Link chamber. Wood. Here. Right there. So 1, 2, 3. Boom. Boom. And then boom. That should link us with. No. World engine. Take a look at this. Pattern provider. Oh, it has to go into one of the middle ones. That's why. And now if I do this, boom, boom, dummy. Crazy. Why is it called dummy? Uh, blocking code, lock crafting, pattern access terminal. Show or hide on pattern. Okay. And now we need blank patterns. Mother heckin' gosh diddly darn. All right. Let's go. Let's also get some new music playing. I want to listen to something I haven't listened to in a long, long time. I want to listen to the Perfect Dark soundtrack. That game was so. Everyone talks about 007, GoldenEye being like the best Nintendo games ever, but Perfect Dark was way better. It was such a good improvement. Let's see. I have the Quantum Bridge card already. We'll go ahead and store that in there. Throw that in there as well. So what we need to make. We're not going to do the Focus Controller yet. Um, Pattern. So for pattern, we need quartz glass. Regular quartz glass. Okay. And now pattern. There we go. And we can store one of them on a memory card. Do, 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 do. All right. We have blank pattern now. And this is the fun part. So, pattern encoding. We make a pattern right here. And what is something that we can only make in a world engine? Flux dust. Let's include the flux dust pattern here. And then in the dummy, we can put that here. And now in the crafting, we can just type in flux dust. And we can grab the flux dust that we have. And then tell it to make more. How much do you want? Let's do 128. No crafting CPUs are available. Right, I forgot I gotta be crafting a CPU. And we're gonna be doing that above. Elevators do Do I have elevators in here? I do. Okay, good. Let's just make 8 of these. And for the storage system that we have, oh, more quantum ring stuff. I'll take those and just put them in here. We'll have to make a lot of those, I'm sure. But looking at this auto crafting. So, in order to do it, we need crafting units. One of the main uses of the digital storage is the ability to auto craft items in A2. This is done by creating custom multi-blocks that make use of crafting CPUs, coprocessors, and more. To get started, you'll need to make the main crafting component the crafting unit. Crafting units require the Fortron infused block world engine upgrade to craft. And so we're going to make this a pattern. Well, so patterns. Let's just go with A for now. We're going to need a lot more than that, but now let's get 8 of these. For this one here, get that, and then put it in here. Okay, so once we have that, we can turn it into a quantum crafting unit. Well, let's just focus on making that first. So we need 2 cables, processor, calculation processor, was it? 4 quartz glass. Actually, do this and put this in here. And let's get 64 of that processor instead. And then they get 64, 100, no, not 64, 128, yeah, of the. Okay. And now we go to the world engine. We'll put this 1, 2, 3. There we go. And now we can turn these into crafting monitor, 64K crafting storage, 256K. Probably what we're going to go for. Yeah, we're probably going to go for the 256K one because we can make a bunch of those relatively cheap. We have 64 crafting units. Now, in here, we're going to read what it has to say, of course. We have this blank patterns, which is very nice. Storing patterns. Once you've encoded some patterns using the pattern encoding terminal, you can place them in a pattern provider. Okay, the providers will try to complete the craft using whatever block is attached to it. For doing shaped and shapeless crafting recipes that don't require machines, you can place the provider next to a molecular assembler, which are just fancy auto crafters. For other auto crafting tasks that require some type of processing, you place the provider facing the machine you want to craft it in. For example, you can set up the auto smelting for recipes by placing a furnace in front of the provider and then coding the appropriate smelting recipes onto the patterns to be placed into the providers. For more information about how to make pattern providers and assemblers work faster, check out the AE2 guide. So, auto crafting multi-block. Crafting CPU multi-block is the heart of the auto crafting within AE2. These multi-blocks must be built as rectangular prisms in shape with no empty blocks, contain at least 1 or more crafting storages, while optional crafting coprocessors are recommended to use as well. Crafting storage blocks are used to store the ingredients of a craft. The storage amount will determine how many items you can request to be auto-crafted at once. For example, if you want to craft 1,000 crafting tables, you need to have enough crafting storage to store the ingredients of all 1,000 of them. The crafting coprocessor is an optional block, but is recommended as each additional coprocessor allows for the more subtasks to be queued at once and somewhat speeds up complex auto-crafting operations. For example, crafting 1K crafting tables might require turning logs into planks and then planks into tables. With multiple coprocessors, your multi-block can craft the logs into planks at the same time as it crafts planks into tables. Otherwise, it would craft all of the logs into planks until finished and then craft planks into the tables all at once. Okay. One more important thing to note is that each crafting CPU multi-block can only handle one type of task at a time. For example, if you wanted to craft both 1,000 crafting tables and auto-smelt 1,000 crafting ingots at the same time, you would need 2 separate CPU multi-blocks to achieve this. For more information, you can always refer to the AE2 guide. So, any crafting storage, including the 256K, we're going to do, and crafting co-processing unit, you're going to be using as well. We're going to be putting these up above the uh, the AE2 system that we have. So now we need to get how big can these be? 16 ready monitor co-processing units. Okay. Crafting tape. Let me see what the sizes can be. Several components. Each one crafting storage block minimum. Okay. Crafting storages are available in all standard cell sizes. They store the ingredients and intermediate ingredients evolving into craft. So larger, more storages are required for the CPU to handle crafting jobs with more ingredients. We're just gonna go with 256 right off the bat. Co-processing units. Crafting processors make the system send out ingredients batches from the item providers more often by making the CPU tick faster. Faster too. This allows them to keep up with machines that process quickly. An example of this is a pattern provider surrounded by molecular assemblers. Being able to push ingredients faster than a single assembler can process, thus distribute the ingredient batches between assemblers. Good crafting monitor displays the job the CPU is handling at the moment. Screen color with the color applicator empty. Color applicator. That's good. We will make that as well. So let's make a terminal. Any storage monitor. Panel. Any lever. We need a calculation process. And eliminate panel. Go to crafting. That. And then craft this. All right. And let's just go ahead and put this in this as well. Because being able to replicate a lot of the stuff that we have just is a good thing. Okay, so storage monitor. Okay, and our first one will be this. Right, and now we need a bunch of 256Ks and some co-processing units. I'd say 8 is good. Oh wait, is it engineering processor for co-processing? Engineering. Okay, let's go with 8 for now. And 2, 6. We have how many? 55. Okay, so let's take 55. Okay, and now we go over here. I don't know. How large we want to be, but we will figure that out. It'd be rectangular prisms. I think I have glowstone in the system, so yeah. We can chisel this to make it look a little nicer. Oh. Let's go with We'll have this on the outside, just cause why not? Also, I should go ahead. I should upgrade this actually. Right? There we go. Yeah. Now we can freaking filter this, which is so nice. We'll do that later though. Okay. And now we'll just build out one space for now. Four, I think is good. Oop, oop, oop. Okay. And now we do, I don't know how big they have to be. See, four. Uh, that's a rectangular prism. Device is offline. We'll probably make a quantum bridge again for this, but it requires a lot of quantum links. So that's a lot of extra to do, I guess, right now. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's the full scene there. Boop, boop, boop. I'll go over here. How many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That is the full 16. 1, 2, 3, 4. That chunk. That. Wow, 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 wow. So, okay, light overlay is on and look back. Good. 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12. Do that for now. Don't need to be counting out everything here. We can just make it a lot easier on ourselves. Buddy, missed. Perfect. Um, I do want to also make the bridge for this system. Could probably do with more co-processors. Let's make dense cables. These actually Blue dye though. Good. Actually, I want to make red dye. Red there. Boom. And you have no more room. So let's start putting them in you. One red, one blue. Actually, let's also get purple. I know they're already kind of purpley, but I want to. Okay, so for this first one, we'll probably just connect it directly. That. I think that means it's connected. Kind of hard to tell. Okay, let's go. It's connected, baby. Throw those. I think more coprocessors would be. But let's make some crafting units. Let's make 8. Oh wait, no, we need to make the link for replication first. AE to replication bridge. Let's do that. We also need to make storage bus. We need storage bus. Boom. Then there, inside dummy. I wonder how you can go about upgrading that to include um more slots. I don't know. I guess we'll find out eventually. We need storage buses. We need 4 of them. What do we need? 4 formation cores, 4 of those, 4 quartz fibers. Okay. 4 of these. 4 of these. Okay, put that in there. And then let's have it make those storage. Start. And it's only going to go as fast as the world engine is. But this should produce 4 storage buses for us. I don't know how fast it's going to be, but hopefully it's fast. And we do crafting thingies. We do more buses. But I would like to get this connected to my replication system so that I can have it. I have this right here. We can go down one. Any more I don't know, network pipes. Just got a stack 64. We'll connect the two with um 'Then this cable will be right there. One hundred 128. 128. Good. Is this actually crafting it? Hard to believe it is. World engine. Let me go to the world engines. It did craft it. It just doesn't go back into the storage system. Okay, so that's an issue that we need to figure out. Let's first figure this out. How do we get this back into the system? Output. 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 Auto output. Auto output. Okay. Let's go make the terminal things first. Home. Like the connector. We need 4 pattern. This up. Let's go to the other side and make sure. Looks like it is connected. Okay, good, good, good. So does this mean we can make crafting units? Like say 8 of them. No crafting CPUs are available. Huh? What do you mean no crafting CPUs are available? Co-processors and interesting. Okay, so this is where I need to learn how the heck this stuff works. 16K crafting co-processing unit. I do this. Does it let me make 8 now? Does. That's crazy. Oh, there we go. It is auto crafting them now. And then we have 8 crafting processing units. Fantastic. Okay, we could just have one of these out here. Uh, okay. That's not really good though. So I think what we need to do is we need to connect. Up, 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 up. Let me see if that fixes the problem. Can we make 8 more? No. Grab that. Grab that. Grab those. Go below that slightly. Maybe 8 now? No. Okay. It has to be the same line, I guess. Gotcha. All right. That's a little unfortunate, but we'll figure something out with that. We also just have this go straight up to another processor. Um, we have that now. Okay. But, um, storage monitor. Does this? Yeah, it's just connecting to the storage. It's not right. Right, right. Okay, so we have the storage monitor. We have the scripting unit. Uh, engineering processor. Let's go manually make this 8 of these specifically. Let's also put in chicken egg as a blacklist item. We don't pick that up anymore. God, I fucking hate the chicken egg shit. Okay, processing unit. There we go. $16. We can make more of those processing units. Okay. Pattern. Let's do 56K. And let's do co-processing unit. Okay. And next, let's look at this molecular assembler. Fancy auto crafters. About assembler matrix. Assembler matrix is a multi-block structure. Wait, here we can. Structure that combines the functionality of molecular assemblers and pattern providers, and it can run many crafting jobs simultaneously. The assembler matrix can be between 3 by 3 by 4 and 7 by 7 by 7. Must contain at least one matrix pattern core and one matrix craft core, and it must also not contain any hollow spaces, of course. The edges must be composed of assembler matrix frames. Faces must be composed of assembler matrix wall and glass, well, or glass, and the interior must be composed of matrix cores. So, goal is to make a matrix wall, which involves Nitro-infused crystals, blocks of quartz, Nitro-infused crystals. We're going to need to make a reaction chamber, crystal assembler, have water pumped into these, power pumped into these, and then that stuff is done. I think, yeah. So we're gonna have to make one of those before we can make that. Next, that's a similar matrix. What is this? Quantum auto crafting. Using the power of intro crystals, you can create the fastest auto crafting setups using quantum auto crafting. The base crafting block is the quantum crafting unit, which is needed for both the quantum crafter and the quantum computer multi-block. This requires singularities. Okay, so that's where the singularities come in. Yes. Alright, and the quantum computer core will be your ultimate auto-crafting multi-block capable of crafting an unlimited amount of crafting tasks at the same time as long as it has the crafting storage for it. Quantum computer core is the core of this multi-block and acts as 8 co-processors and 256 million of storage all on its own. Okay. Be used for auto-crafting by itself. Using it within the quantum computer multi-block will extend its processing power even further. Okay. Acceleration, multi-threading, data entangler, and storage. This is craft, similar matrix, craft core, pattern core, frame, feed. It's interesting stuff. Quantum crafter. Quantum crafter acts as a molecular assembler, pattern provider, and an ME requester all at once. Also crafts blazingly fast, can be configured to keep stock on multiple items at once, and can even be upgraded with acceleration cards. The only limit it has is that it can only store 9 patterns total. Okay. So that's a lot of stuff that I'm going to be working on, I think, off stream, probably. You don't need the growth accelerator, I'm pretty sure. What we have these already. You need to make the machine frame, the intro crystals and all that. Then we can make crystal assembler. Does this make... Yeah, it does make intro infused ingots. We'll need a few of these. At least one that has nothing in it, one that has water in it, one that has lava in it. Yeah. That way we can guarantee make anything and everything. Reaction chamber is a very fast machine that can produce many of the common AE2 materials at the cost of large amounts of power. In order to make sure you have adequate power buffers, as the crafters will not start without enough available power, you can export water or lava into these to process the recipes that require them. Reaction chamber requires both the ME quantum ring and the advanced machine block world engine upgrades to craft. Right. Alright, so that is a lot of stuff already done for today. And I'm still not feeling super well, so we probably won't be going on much longer. No, there's the auto. Okay. But Okay, that's the vault for the dragon egg. We'll do that eventually. There's a few things I still want to do. I want to get the skulk stuff. I want to get those two things so we can make the goo. The next tier of armor. And then I want to make the upgrades that I want, that I need for it. Um, I'm gonna ask my friend Daniel to give me a crash course on AE2 a little bit more. He already gave me a slight crash course, but I need to like check on how to get multiple patterns into a singular machine because that would be useful. Um, I think there's a better tier furnace that we can make as well. Although we'll probably just make multiple furnaces, honestly. Down here, I need to do some sitting around while these guys produce the stuff. But I think it'd be better if I had better farmland. So we are going to try to. I think we'll go to this one. Where is this? It's at Y20. Tunnel is at Y9. No, it's at Y140. At Y140. City is way below. That's 15. That's 19. What about over here? Y131, Y19. I just did that to go over to this vault over here. We could definitely make a tunnel straight down, though. There. So let's do it. Let's store this stuff now. So do I need to dump? I do need to dump. Got a bunch of junk from the vaults and I put away. But now that we have that storage system, we can definitely do it. I think there's also, hold on. Actually, let me look at storage one more time. Uh, there's type cells and there's non-type storage disks. These hold fuck ton of just about anything. Okay. We're gonna make this then. Disk housing. Oh, we just need some amethyst and netherite. Let's make that first. Make two. Okay. I also need, what was it? Regular quartz glass, not vibrant. And highest is 256K. Yeah, these are just items. They're not. Okay. Get you. What's it called? Not 256. 86 storage drive. Let's do 16. Three, four, five, six. Oh, it stores 10. We have how many in there? Four, five, five. I think we have one more. this. That'd be 6, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Priority -3. -1 for these because they can store a whole bunch of many different types of things, and that's a good thing. All right, now that we have that, let's go. I'm gonna put this right there. That's right. That's left click, and we're gonna go down the other. No, we can just go down this tunnel. It doesn't matter what tunnel we. Let's go. And since we can fly, we go way faster. Also, hold on. Okay, yeah, we're still in normal. Good. I had to swap to peaceful at one point because the fucking dudes were insufferable. Light display was on already. They were lagging the heck out of me. All their bullshit. Actually, let's just do this. Here we go. Okay, store that. And okay. We have a long way to go down. But we so if we can fly, I think we should be safe from whatever the fuck the thing is called. I can't remember. Almost there. We're about this is where I kind of wish I had my mage book with me. Fire. Where's Deep Slate? Okay, so what do we need for the Void Shimmer? Need Skulk. Skulk. Wooden Tower. Also Skulk Sensor. Is here? Hold on, let me turn the let me pause the music because it's a little loud. And those are pillagers. Okay. Take a bunch of. Okay. We're good. Put the teleporter. All right. Now let's grab this. And what sells? Move this to. What sells the echo shards again? Wayfinder. Fun. Get ourselves to the Wayfinder. Alright. Buy 2. Now we go back home. Craft. I think it's polished deep sleep. Huh? Oh god. Breaks. What is the base? What's the base? Gotta be done sooner or later. We smelted deep slate? Or that. Okay, it had to be smelted deep slate. Wait. Wait, shimmer goo. Forest fruit. Perfect. Rep you. Wait. Perfect. We're already at 128. Go ahead and put. Go ahead and get these down here. First fruit and these rods. Locked. So just lock, lock, link, lace you, you. And then I need logistical logistical transporter. Two. Now let's take it a while. Third way. Oh, I already had. Oops. Up, 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 up. There it is. It's literally my inventory. There we go. Now that goes into there. Good stuff. And now we need netherite blocks. Here's the one really. Netherite. Did nothing stream today? I decided I would. Just because I felt kind of like it, I guess. I wanted to get some stuff in this done so I could mess around with it later. Off stream. I've gotten I've gotten some of the more complicated stuff done today. I don't know if you've ever used Applied Logistics, but it's a bit of a pain in the ass. You have to have these things in order to link things from long distances. You have to use these cables, and there's like 128 channels for the dense ones. Sometimes you can't use the dense cables for things like buses or export stuff like that. So you have to fucking use smaller ones. Then you have to also make these if you want to autocraft stuff, which is a bit of a pain in the butt. But this lets you see what it's autocrafting, which is nice. Although I don't know how to connect this to it, so I had to make another one right here. Second. But yeah, happy New Year's Eve. You haven't played Minecraft in like a decade. Restaurant was new when I stopped playing. Fire Logistics is fun. I gotta say, I like it, even though it is a pain in the ass. I love replication. Oh my god, I fucking love this one. I can just make infinites of whatever as long as I have essence in these tanks. Nice, very nice. Modern Minecraft is a lot of fun, in my opinion. Hold on. Oh, it's diamond blocks. Stupid. We'll keep that there for. We'll do that. We'll keep that for when we get the last version. That's what it was that we. Oh. We'll keep that there for when we have the last version of the stupid goo. Which we need Dragon's Breath for. We could try to get the dragon egg, I guess, in the vault, but I really don't want to today. I'll get it where we can get to the vault next time, but I don't want to go to the vault. We're gonna improve our farmland for the garden cloches. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Raw Celestial Gem ore. Great. And that is perfect. That's exactly what I needed. You, put you in. Grab one of you, put you in. And now we can make millions of them. The Celeste gem, yeah, we can make so much. I didn't mean to put all three in there. That was stupid. Let's just do a stack of 64, I guess. We'll do chest plate. We'll do pants, helmet, boots. That. Need to get some dirt. I don't have any dirt. Grab this. Also gonna make work and make more dirt. Great. Oh yeah. And one of you. Okay, Void Shimmer. Let's do 3 of those, I think. Yeah, way faster. All we need now is Shadow Pulse, and it'll be as fast as possible. How exciting. We have kelp over here being produced. We have this producing. These producing that. We have this producing singularities. It's gonna take forever to get all the singularities that we want out of this, but that's okay. We have a whole bunch of these matter balls. Son of a gun. Hey, I'll just store them. But yeah, modern Minecraft is goated as fuck. I fucking love modern Minecraft. Mechanism's a pain in the ass, and I know I'm gonna have to get into a fucking fission reactor situation, which is gonna suck ass. There's one more thing I wanted to do. That's getting to compact machine. Back wall is made of polished steep slate, which is just cobbled. Okay, that's easy enough. Atom shrinking thingy, atom enlarging module, so we can make a personal shrinking device. Need 4 iron plates. I think I have some iron plates. Yeah. All right. So we need that, that, and that. Let's see, what can we make? Need buttons. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 6. We'll need 2 of these. Don't have any planks. Okay. Make 1 of you. Let me make 2 of you. Boom. Boom. Now how do we make a compact machine? Oh, we had to buy the compact machine. 15 by 15 is so good. Oh my god, 45 by 45. Gotcha. You're still a little too obsessed with Cyberpunk, but you'll go back to Vintage Story. I mean, that's fair. Vintage Story is more like the primitive survival aspects, and modern Minecraft is only kind of good with the high-tech shit, high-tech automation shit. Although some of the magic mods, some of them, uh, primitive stuff it has make it a lot like Vintage Story, I guess. I did try Terra Firma Greg mod pack, which is early game a lot like Vintage Story. Uh, the napping is a little different, but it's got napping. It's got the same kind of charcoal making. In the ass. Early game. That works. 75 for a 45 by 45 by 45 interior combat machine. That's definitely something we want. So I guess we'll be doing that. Is this gonna go in my storage network right away, or is it gonna pop out right here? I'm also trying to get a better way of getting power to this. Probably have to use a tesseract or something. Okay, it went in there. Personal shrinking device. Put that in there. Also, I didn't need the chest plate. Okay. Put that in there. Celestial Gem Hall, we don't really need. We should get weapons though, because that'd be good. Like the realism side of Vintage Story, like the crafting tree. Yeah, that's fair. Portal tech in the game I don't touch or like much. That's fair. I don't dislike it, but I would prefer not have teleporters and shit. I wouldn't mind it if it was just like something to make things that already exist better, like windmills or the water mills that they're working on apparently. Grindstones. If it made them slightly better as opposed to high tech, I would like it a lot more. I feel like we have Witch Shimmer though. Uh, Shadow Pulse. Stupid. What was the compact machine that I wanted to get? Not compass. Compact. Echo of the Infernal. I don't know if we even have access to that shop yet. But let's find out. Infernal. Hello. No, we do not. Okay, what do we need to do to get access to shop? Okay, I think Infernal Enchanter, Catalyst, Lightbender, Infernal. Meet the Infernal, Everyone with Spirits. Vault. Flame of the Disco. I think I have to actually do Block of Spirits in order to be able to get that. Running around with Flint Spears and Night Vision Temporal Helmet is just dumb. I mean, yeah, I agree with that. I would much rather Night Vision not be in it too, honestly. What? That's gonna mess with my eyes. Sorry about that. All right, we have that. We have that. We have. Right, we're gonna make a flux controller. But we also need to make a better source of power. Um. Oh, actually, let's get this to where we have patterns for all the rod. Power rod. Okay, so energizing hardened rod. One pattern. Two pattern. Blazing. Niotic. We're still gonna need things like this, this, oh god, and this, this. Oh, question is, where do I put these? Where do I put these inside of exactly? I know that I need to put a pattern provider thingy under this, create the patterns for these. Let's store these patterns. Type in here, pattern, advanced pattern provider. Let's just look at this real quick. Make one. The okay, ME advanced pattern provider. Extended version capable of housing up to 36 patterns in a single pattern. To be able to use the feature, you'll need to insert an advanced pattern processing pattern created by inserting an encoded pattern, advanced pattern encoder, taking out the advanced version. You this powerful addition allows for automation of machines that require specific sides for specific inputs to be done with a single block and no pipes. Okay, so that's a regular pattern. New pattern provider that upgrades the standard version of the ability to configure the face to which individual item in a pattern we pushed to. Right, maybe I don't need this one. That one away. Ended pattern. Oh, it requires that machine. Ugh, nah, no, we're good. We're good. Let's just do one of these then. Um, put that in there. It's gonna require me getting one more patterns. Let's just get 10 more. Need to find a way to make that faster as well. But back to power. We'll need recipes for each of these. And okay, so one of those, and then one of these, and then one of these, and then one of these, and then one of these will go in here. We'll also have to make pattern for this. Put that up there with these. Hmm. Well, we're gonna be moving these around because I have a whole bunch of these, but I want to make more of these so that I can actually make these super fast. Upgrade these super fast. I might just have to make another room down below that these go to. What I'll do, yeah, what I can do is I'll go one floor down below, and put the power stuff, energizing orbs down there. And we'll also put the reactors in that room and a room below it, probably. Have I seen the game Schedule 1 a lot of people are playing? I played it when it came out, yeah. I didn't stream it though. I was playing it with my friend Velvet. He's fucking fun. She made it very enjoyable. But she's also got like an inconsistent schedule compared to mine. Well, inconsistent because she's like always busy. Where mine is just I wish I was always busy. I think I should move these downstairs. Link them to. Seems like a game I like. It is a game I like. I just want it to be updated more before I go back to it. And I might stream it when I go back to it, but till then, probably not. I guess we got done everything I wanted to do. I am tempted to go do this vault. Point to locations of vaults. I'll get both of them. 1,440. Okay, so if we were to go north, we'd probably get to it a lot faster. The problem is I want to get these to have efficiency as well, so that I can I want them to have efficiency so that I can dig way faster. I think I can get efficiency from the first shop actually. Let me see. Let's see. No, you do not sell efficiency. Quartermaster maybe? That's efficiency 5. That's a breaking. Buy 2 of those. Go back to home. I hate how stupid the villagers. Need another anvil. I need what was called? Right, my chat's right here. I can. It's not apotheosis. What is it then? I know this can be crafted into them. Apothic enchanting. It's home of scrapping. That's what it was. Okay. Over here because I like to have it here, for whatever reason. That's unbreaking. Ugh. God damn it. That also breaking? It is. Okay. We need to go. I know there's someone you can get efficiency from. I guess I'll check the magician. I don't think they'd have it, but yeah, they don't. Maybe mechanist. Do you have any tools with efficiency and just efficiency on them? No. Fabricator. No, but I do want the pig thing. I'll take that. Um, I could get an energizing blazing rod, but I'd rather just make. Uh, what are you again? Fabricator. A enchanter. Not likely that you have what I'm looking for, even though you should. Paracore anvil. Shop exclusive. Nah. Okay. Wayfinder. Maybe you have something that's just efficiency. You have Lytras. That's not. Don't need mob heads. I've got plenty of those on my own. I probably need an arrow pearl, but I don't remember for what. All right. Where are you again? Wayfinder. For now, I don't think you have anything anyway. Elias. I don't think you have what I'm looking for. No. Okay. Lightbender, do you have what I'm looking for? How did I get? Ooh, Entangle Binder. That's actually really good. UIO Drive Array. No, I don't. That would be good. I don't know if it's is it shop exclusive. No, it's not. So I can just make it. Okay, I don't need it then. Where did I get efficiency from originally? Is it just not possible to get it anymore? Did they change it? That why? That might be it. Breaking, I'm breaking, I'm breaking, I'm breaking. I guess I have to upgrade my enchanting table. I had to make an enchanting table and then upgrade it so that I can freaking do the whole upgrading the scrapbooks so I get everything from the items. Goes to just one thing. Going them. Uh, yeah, that's gonna be a pain in the butt, but I guess we can do it. I will need to replace, or rather have this pump into a fluid drawer. Let's go ahead and make one extra. Pour this in here. How many upgrades can these hold? 4. Okay. So we need to get 4 of those then. For those. For those. For those. Ba 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 ba. And let's get a fluid pipe. This. and cognition, which is basically experience. And we're gonna pop, 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 pop. And now I can hold literal millions. I think. Yeah, what we'll do is we'll extract it all. We'll move it, and then we'll. If I have, don't make one, and one of these. Go ahead and put this in here so it pumps it out faster. There we go. That's a lot better. We'll move this because I need to make the version that lets me, the version of the experience collector that lets me set a point to where if I stand there, it'll auto give me experience to a certain level that I set it to. Nice. To do that, we can't use cognitions. Um, we'll re-dump it into the thing though later because it easy level dumping, I guess. But yeah. Is there anything else I want to do before we call for this? I did really want to get, if I had gotten the efficiency on the hammer, I would go for uh I would go for the vault with the dragon head in it. I guess we could still do that. It wouldn't hurt. Can I store you? No. Okay, let's put you in there then. I really should get the upgrades for this. Step assist, jump boost, negate fall damage. Do add just dire raids. So we need fall damage negate. Step assist. I don't really want jump boost. Run speed, walk speed, swim speed. Swim speed, walk speed, run speed. Be good. Um, Mind fog would be good. Water breathing would be good. Requires pufferfish. I don't really want to make pufferfish, so maybe not. What else we could do though? I don't really want night vision. Mind fog and stupefy maybe would be the only ones that are useful, but I don't really want to make either. All right, let's need patterns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go back to the crafting. 1. Step assist. 1, 2. And let's grab 2 of you. Swim speed. Get. Walk speed. Two. Two. Walk speed. Run speed. Great. Now we put these. Fall damage. Step assist. And the rest go into this. Okay. There we go. Ooh, move so much faster. That's great. And I might need to make a cloche with bamboo, but that's all right. I have a whole bunch of cloches. I could just do it right now. I don't feel like it. Okay, so south locator. Let's go with north. Whee! Okay. Can I still access my inventory from here? I can. That's so good. Store the south locator there for now. North locator. We're only 886 blocks away. Let's go. This way. Oh, got a little bit of lag because of all the mobs that are spawning up above. Or down below, or where the fuck that is. Y99. Okay, down below. Hopefully it doesn't crash me. Oh my god, there's so fucking many of them. What is with that? That's not good. I have to go to peaceful mode so we get past them. So if I start getting really laggy, I'm you know, fuck that. Efficiency would make this a lot faster. This is gonna take forever. But I do want to get the dragon head. I do want to go ahead and get it so I can get the voice shimmer shit. Voice shimmer goo. This will be a little annoying. I think Daniel will teach me stuff I don't know about. Oh, I know what this is. Let's just go around it. This has to do with cultism, yeah. What? Sorry if I just stuff. I didn't mean to take your shit, I guess. I don't know what else I took, so I'll just assume it's that. Right. Anyway, moving on. Working our way up to the north. Going slow. God, it's slow because I don't have efficiency 5. Diddle diddle do do do. All right, and we're moving on. I'm gonna have to make more torches, but thankfully I can just do this. Huh. Oh, I don't have 6. Oh, that's actually gonna be a problem. All right, well, maybe not. Maybe this won't work out too well for me. This is probably in the end ring. Yeah, this is 704 more blocks. I don't know if we're gonna be doing this today. Because this is a long way to dig and a slow way. Actually, you know what? There is one thing we could do, actually, that would be builder's tool. Um, not builders, build a tool. Destruction gadget. Okay. Um, right, left, up, down. Oh, heck yes. Oh, that's perfect. It clears out 16 blocks. Oh, that's beautiful. This is so much faster. This is above me. 177, 129. Okay, yeah, we're good. Look at that. Go ahead and do this. Let's see, pocket generator. Okay, we still have lava eggs. That's good. How close are we? 556. That's so much faster. Oh my god. I'm glad I remembered this exists. Whee! Or holy shit. Grab that monster spawner. And let's block that. Another warp blocks. That's nice. Um, go up a bit. All right, never mind. Let's just close that off. Rah. Let's do that. There we go. Much better. 446, 464 more blocks. Bleh. Boop. Probably be more efficient if I swapped sides, actually. Look at that. Here we go. Yeah, I think that is more efficient. And since this is getting rid of this is getting rid of 16 blocks at a time. Oh, we'll be there in no time. This is so much better. I don't know what I was thinking not using this. 256. And let me make some more stick. There we go. Oh yeah, those guys are gonna spawn no matter. It'll be a little longer. Little, little, a while longer. Oh. And oh my god, this is such a useful thing. Take a look at the map. I don't think that's it, but 72 blocks away. 16, 32, 48, 6, 4, I think. And we're definitely close enough. Opening a time door to vault of the jockey. Let's take a look at what this says about it. Not you. This one. Now the world engine can handle some ender crafts, you will need to get your hands on the dragon egg without going to the end. In the end ring, you'll be able to find a very special vault with a dangerous fight inside, maybe a dragon egg. You will need to craft the mighty ender chicken egg, use it in the dislocator receptacle in the middle ring to summon the boss. It'll be a very difficult fight if you are not prepared. The mighty ender chicken spawns with a shield that needs to be broken before it can take damage. Only be broken by being whacked by a chicken stick. This boss also has several different attacks, including a laser that will most likely kill you. Make sure to hide during this attack. Okay. Once you have your hands on a dragon egg, the world engine should be able to extract its essence into block form. Turn to the echo of the catalyst once again to find out how to upgrade your world engine. I think maybe we will do this next time. Just because I don't want to die on stream. I can avoid it. But at the same time, I really do want to look at it. Never not powered. Oh no. Okay, that's not good. Let's get our portal gun and do that. This. Still not powered? Is there just not enough power in the system? It uses a lot more power now that it's gotten this. Let's take a look at our current power generator. It's a lot of power. Guess it just can't extract it fast enough? Yeah, because the max extraction is 1000. I need. Mm, this has plenty of power. Not producing enough power for all it. Um, Draconic Evolution Generator. Or how does that work? Evolution Fuel. there. If we put them right here, let's get like 2 stacks of 64. I need a platform. There we go. Stored 0, 40 rather. I can get more lava chicken eggs for it, apparently. So that's full of 3 each. Counting to 6. I hope those don't blow up. Not powered. This one's set to power. System. But what is using up all of our power then? God, I know this is using up a lot, probably. These aren't using anything, right? Those aren't using anything. It must be the applied logistics setup system that's power. Just gonna do that for now. Maybe that'll help get us power that we need. That's connecting one the computers. Uh, Power usage is 1,240 tick. In generation is 1,200. Passive drain is 2,600. It's 2.69 per tick. Okay. So it shouldn't actually be this that's doing it then, right? And let's get uh, these replicatable because that's useful. We can't replicate these, but we can replicate most of the materials for them, which I've already done. Um, Pocket generator, producing energy for this and for these. So we haven't even made the Flux Network stuff yet. That's what I was going to do now, I think. I was a little concerned about the whole dungeon thing. I don't feel confident in being able to kill the Ender Chicken with what I currently have here. Maybe if I made the invulnerability thing for the chest plate, but I wouldn't be able to fly if I did that. Pretty sure. See. Lytra, Extinguish, and Invulnerability. Yeah, Extinguish and Invulnerability would be good, but Lytra I don't think is the one that lets you fly. Eclipse. And Eclipse. Display gives regular flight. That's the one I want to get then. Death protection would also be good. Lava immunity. Extinguish. Time protection. I guess that's good. Oh no. Probably. Water breathing. I don't know about mental obliteration, but okay. Earthquake, negate fall damage. Step assist would definitely be good. There's one upgrade I know the pants can get, but I don't want. Phase is awful. Decoy, swim speed, walk speed, run speed would be good, probably. Maybe probably decoy. We do want the other three though. Okay. Let's see if we're getting power back into this network. Does not look like it. Hmm. Let's take these offline. Not actually use stuff anyway. Um, let's take this offline. See, not that one. That one. And that one. Okay. It's producing more energy than it's losing. Okay, there we go. And as long as I can access this anywhere, eh, I really wanted us to just like auto destroy eggs. So let's just do that. Let's go here. Oh yeah, I made the tier 4 of these because it's fucking insanely good. Also, the destruction gadget, so nice. Oh my god, I need to use this more often. It gets way better than the fucking hammer. Okay, how's this going? Empty. Wow. This isn't even full enough for you to see it. Crazy. Um, the thing that we want to make, I think, is the experience holder. But I think with the experience holder, you can have it wirelessly transfer experience to you if you're standing in a specific spot that you choose for it. What is the template? Okay. Oh, for upgrading armors. That would have been smart. Hmm. Yeah. I'm just gonna make them manually. Actually, there is one thing I want to know. Tips alloy Paxel can only be created with a celestial gem pack. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. And what upgrades can the Paxel have? We have ore miner, lawn mower, sky sweeper. Don't know what those are. Tree feller. That's good. But we won't need it. Leaf breaker. We won't need it, but it's still good. Auto smelter. And hammer, as well as X-ray and instant break. Yeah, that's really good. But alrighty, we got our power back, so let's make. I think it was this one. Hey, does that take up a lot of power? It does, but it's still producing more. I go over here, confirm. Okay, it's working. Let's make the flux stuff. You make a flux controller. Just make a stack of 64 of these. Put them in there. Flux blocks made with a stack of these. Stack of these. Flux controller is 1. And now flux point provides energy to adjacent blocks, actively removing energy from your network. Boom. And flux plug receives energy from adjacent blocks passively, adding energy to your network. Boom. All right. And now provides energy to moving from your network. Let's get this here. Flux controller. And this power AE. Make it purple. We're gonna go over here. Get this. We're gonna choose power AE2. And now we're gonna get rid of the power. We'll change you to seeds for now. Oh wait, you were already at seeds. Oops. Oh, one. You go to seed. Actually, go here. Power set sides output and auto eject on. So looks like it's still getting power. Output, output. Have these set to seed by default. So we can whatever. Put them there. $800,000. Let's confirm. This is receiving power. Okay. I don't know. This side. Okay, and we're gonna set this one to extract from put project on. There we go. Now because the seeds already got power. And this is building up power very, very slightly. but it is. That's good. That's good. Okay. Now, what we need to do is we need to get more power in the system. Um, generates 4,000, extracts 4,000, stores 800,000. That would be really good. Yeah. And um upgrade. There's something that we maybe can get for the progressive metalworks smeltery that makes it where it produces less, like it smelts with less energy. Speed, speedier, and stability. Expected lib. Valbox Foundry. Stables fluid alloying. We could try making this. Fire brick. Need one iron plate. This base upgrade in there. That need osmium dust. Osmium. Crush it in the crushing factory. Mine. That in the crushing factory. Go. Okay. And 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see this. Okay. That speeds it up considerably and fills that up considerably. Uh-huh. That's great. Now the question is, does it eat up my energy? Okay. Let's make these connected so that they can spread a little more evenly, a little more quickly, and a little more easily. Okay, we have an excess of power production now. That is huge. This is going to cost us a lot of energy. But at the same time, we can make an improved version of this, which is what we're going to do. We're going to replace the ones above with these so that we produce more power. Just what we need to do, honestly. And actually, we could probably make this as well. Do that. For nitro capacitors, we need basic capacitors large. Basic capacitors large. Make 64. A little more than 64. Fine. Redstone. We're just gonna put this in um, manually, I think. Make two of these. Any more dielectric phase. Or hello? I thought I put an egg in here. Oh, because I shifted? Is that it? These. That in there. More of these. Those. Once that's done, should have enough of everything. Come on. Come on. Finish. Finish, you nerd. 20 million. That's, to be fair, that's a lot. We definitely have what we need for it. And once we have this, we can make the niotic, make two of the hydromagmators. That would be because we would be going from 1,000 a tick to 40,000 times 4 times 40. Massive. There we go. All right. Oop. We go up. One, two. All right. So we make one, two, and then we make one, two. One. Woo! That is massive. And already it's full. It's full. Okay. Let's see. And what energy? How much energy does this have? How much energy is this getting? Input lot, I guess. Um, wonder if I can speed that up by giving it. Uh, I put the universal cables in here, didn't I? No, I did not. Where did I put my universal cable? Oh, they're right there in plain sight. There we go. Okay, now it's accepting a little more energy. Just do that. Also get rid of this. Do that. That's making it accept a shit ton more energy. This is still producing more than it's uh, dumping, which is good. All right. Okay. I think this is something I'll be doing more of off stream. Let's go ahead and make it where we can. On. Actually, let's. Okay, let's place them there then. I want them to be in the same spot because I feel like it'd be weird if they weren't. Now, this is insert, boom, pull. Now, do that one more time for these. I will also get uh, these things upgraded and I will get more of them. I will have everything set up so we have no more concerns with power ever again, except for the generators. We'll make those on stream and automate them on stream. I'll probably do a few off stream and we'll do at least one on stream. Rather. Uh, yeah, this is looking good. This is looking very good. In fact, I'm very happy we have this. And then I can start working on this sort of stuff again. Once we have some more of that in there, we'll start making more of these. We'll also make more blazing crystal stuff. Okay, we can do that, no problem. I will also get these set up so that they have their own thing, so that there's one per thing. We'll have this insert into here. We'll probably have to use a conduit or something to insert items into it. Boom. $1,000,000 FE. A lot right away. You get money's worth back from it. We'll make a few more of the generators. Magmator generators. We'll place all the ones that are up there with the Nitro tier crystal. That is going to cost a lot. Let's go ahead and get these two. All right. And now we need 5 more. One. Let's go ahead and grab one generator. Where do we get those? Okay, here. You. We can just get a whole bunch of these. Extract is 20,000, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18 of them. 20,000 extraction rate. That'd be 360,000 extraction per second per tick, which is massive. So important, so huge for us. Might need to let it build up for a bit. Grab the, let it finish that one. We'll let the power build up for a while, so that we're not running on 0. We don't want to be out of power or anything. Bah. Bah. I hate sheep. In this game, I hate them. I love sheep in real life. They're so fucking cute. But in this game, oh god, they're insufferably stupid. I hate them. Let's see. We have enough to build 2 more of these and still be able to make one of these. Yeah, very good. 1. We need 4 more, I think. 4, 7, 8, 9. How much power do you have right now? 2 billion. Oh, hold up. That's not even connected. Hello? Connect that. That's huge. That's a huge sum of fucking power that we were missing out on. Upgrading these will also make them a lot faster. Yeah, I've already discussed that. Yeah, we'll get one more generator on stream and then we'll start actually doing thing offs. I definitely am going to be using the uranitite to make these reactors. Because we just need tier, what was it? Max extract 40,000. Creation factor is 5,000. Blazing's technically right around the same, but this stores more, produces more and stores more. This produces way more and stores more than what we have currently. Reinforced carbon sheet requires plastic. We can get from polymer, resin, from Ortec, or from dry rubber. I'm pretty sure we can get from the resin that we have a rubber chicken actually. We're good. We're good. We're set. We can make that. No problem. So let's get rid of reactor. We'll be going straight to Nitro then. Fortron fused ingots. We'll also have to get that automated. These durium ingots. Oh, we're gate capped from the quest. From durium. The durium block requires dragon egg. Ugh, gosh, diddly darn. Kill mighty ender chicken for chicken spawn egg. Kill a mighty ender chicken to make fucking dragon egg. Your dragon prediction. And I don't really want. Well, how do we get this? Your dragon prediction. Is it something we can buy? It's probably from actually finishing the quest if it is. Mm. There's also random data module, quest rewards, I guess. Loot crates. You can buy loot crates? Let's see. Random food, resource, sophisticated storage, furnace, random glyph, ultimate stone, teleporter, backpack add-ons, inspiration relic, combat data, and spell, source, wyvern gear, inspiration, project E gears, combat relic, chaotic key. Motherfucker, tell me what it. Tell me what we can get it from here. Random data module. Who gives the random data module though? I don't know. Probably someone we haven't unlocked yet. So, okay, we won't be getting to this tier or this tier, but we will be getting to this tier. Because it's refined obsidian. That's easy. Take granite, that. Yeah. And this is easy enough to make. This. This. Yeah. Okay. We will be okay. I will also be working on making better quantums crafting, auto crafting shit, so that we can have everything ready to be automated by the time we get back to this. So, I guess, I guess that's it for now. So, thank you for joining me, whether it's here now, earlier, or later. I appreciate all this seeing. Let's get. I am looking forward to the future in this mod pack because it is looking so bright for us. Once we have a bunch of these in Nitro, oh fuck, for a lot. They definitely produce way more energy than is needed to make the blades, like molten blades, which is great. I can rely on that being the. Actually, you know what? Let's move. Let's get a fuck, what was it called? Energy cell, ultimate energy cell. And go over here. Put the energy cell there, and the flux point here. Fill that up, and then we have a massive. We go. Boom. Boom. Output. Input. There we go. We will always have a massive bank of energy now for it, which is good. All right, that's it for now. You have a lovely. Thank you for joining me, whether it's here now, earlier, or later. I appreciate it all the same. I can't make up my mind. You have a lovely day, lovely night, whatever it may be for you. Happy New Year as well. And until next time, you all take care. Have fun. And I'll see you next year. I'll probably stream on the first because there's a joke I desperately want to make. And it's something I can only make after New Year's. So, yeah. For those of you in the future in Europe or whatever, Happy New Year to you. For those of you in the past, like the West Coast losers, Happy New Year to you when you see this. If you see this after the New Year. If you don't see it after the New Year, though, then fuck you. No, I'm kidding. Take care. Have fun. And until next time. Bye bye, nerds. New Year nerds.